Hi, I'm Leanne. I'm a lightworker and a mother to 3 special girls. I strive to continue learning, growing, and to collect new skills. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, and Akashic record reader and energy healer. I am so excited to share what I've learned and what I'm going to learn and the ups and downs of life. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Welcome to Life of a Lightworker podcast. Hello, thank you for joining me. Today is a beautiful sunny day over where I am, and man, the sun affects my mood so much. I feel like a flower because when it's cloudy, I just have no energy and I'm like kind of grumpy. Soon as the sun hits me, I feel the joy. I feel like the warmth radiating through me. I love it. So I've always been this way, and it's just not changing. 40 and it still happens. All right, so I'm going to pull a card from Kyle Gray's The Angel Guide Oracle. And this was actually one of the first decks I bought of his. I have a few of his now. Oh, there we go. One popped out without me even really shuffling for long. This is Romance and Connection. Let me find this card in the book. All right, from the book. Angels of romance are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in positive, uplifting, and heartfelt experiences to remind you that love is real. Allowing yourself to be romanced, to receive and experience a true connection is important at this time. It is likely that your heart space is opening up and any barriers or shields that have been in place are falling away. If you find yourself scared or uptight about romance, know that this is not only a sign that you will like to experience it, but also that it is something that your energy system really needs. Your angels are guiding you to begin seeing yourself as loving and deserving of love. Know that you have so much goodness and light to offer others in the world. You are also being encouraged to know that the world wants to see you, to know you, and to understand your heart. All of this is only possible with your permission. Why not give it now? The extended message is, the energy of romance is increasing in your life at this time. If you are already in a relationship, this can mean that you have the opportunity to connect more deeply and share intimately and love. If your relationship hasn't been the main focus or priority in your heart for a while, your angels are encouraging you to make time for it. If you have a new relationship unfolding, or there's potential for a new relationship to unfold, angels will help you move forward with the new. Call on divine love from the universe, invite it to open up your heart, and then be willing to receive interest and love from others. Whatever the reason for this card appearing, this is the time to enjoy and be enjoyed in a loving way. I feel like the part of the message that goes underneath what the deck said is the world has been chaotic and our lives we've been struggling more. Things have been a lot more challenging in our personal lives. And some of the first things that we give up when things are hard, things that we put to the side, are self-care and things that focus on your joy. So I feel like this is a reminder that your love and that your joy, your connection with other people is very important. And to not throw it to the side and to give time and energy on it so that it can flourish. We want to try to step out of the survival energy and into this energy of love. So I think that also goes towards relationships, as in friendships, and not just romantic love. It's getting that deep connection with someone and that comfort, that safety, that joy, and encouraging it, making time and space. And especially now when finances are tight for a lot of the world, focusing on that connection and spending time together, it doesn't necessarily have to cost you anything. So especially, well, where I am, it's coming into spring. It's easier to get outside, go for walks. Spending time together gets a little bit easier in the spring and summertime for a lot of us. And I feel like there's another card in this deck. Let's see what message will be for the people who are listening to this. I need to share with people. Whoa, boy. Okay, I'm gonna go pick that one up. And that was 2 cards, but I'm gonna use my pendulum to see if it's one of the cards or both. And my pendulum is swinging right in the middle, so it's both the cards. I asked my pendulum which card is the one that is wanting to be read. That is for the energy today, for whoever's listening, and it went to both of them. So we have Take a Step Back and Friendship and Union. I was just talking about friendship. Oh my goodness. There it is. That's the message behind the other card. I was reading that through there. Oh my goodness. All right. Love when that kind of stuff happens. Okay, I'm just going to find those cards in the book. I'm going to read Take a Step Back because that's just the way it's pulling me today. Your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. There is an exciting and action-oriented energy around you at this time, but you are being encouraged to review the situation before making any move. Remember that you are a sensitive being, and should the correct steps and intentions not be lined up, you could open yourself up to harsh energies or situations that could be limiting to your growth. In order to have the best experience and a positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals. Call in your angels and invite them to guide you to make decisions that will be supportive in your expansion and highest good. The extended message. When we try to rush ahead or force something to happen, we can often miss signals, signs, and messages that are encouraging us to change course. If you have a big decision to make now, or in the midst of moving a project forward, your angels are encouraging you to take a step back and breathe. What is for you won't go by you. Your angels are encouraging you to step into the energy of trust. When you do so, you will draw universal energy and support to you. If you have concerns about another person or relationship, this card is guiding you to draw back and respect the space of others. Let this be the time of self-care and awareness, and when you step back, you let the universe step in. I feel like that's the balance. I feel like when we want to encourage these relationships to grow, and sometimes we can get so focused on that, we push and we ignore the energy around it. So this is getting into receiving mode and noticing mode and exploring, but with not a closed mindset. So we don't have a focused point that we're rushing towards. This is expanding the view so that we can take in all the information and make appropriate choices. It's not rushing ahead. It's making decisions with your mind, your energy, letting it sit with you and not making rash decisions. I feel like that's important with relationships as well as friendships, and not jumping the gun. We're making soulful connections, spending time and energy for these people that are connected to our soul. And we can put these invitations out to many different people, but then noticing how their energy responds, how they move through the world, and see if it's a good fit for you and how you move through the world right now. And we're not judging, it's just noticing the energy, seeing if it's a good fit, and moving forward. So we're not rushing forward. We're doing this with a conservative energy kind of mindset where we're not going to waste our energy. We're not going to waste our time and our mental, physical energy on something that might not be a good fit. So it's taking the slow route for this. And for friendship and union from the book, this is a time for coming together. Friendship and other connections are important now. There is a strengthening in your bonds with others and your capacity to know who your people are. You are surrounded by incredible, insightful, encouraging people at this time, and it's important to enjoy the friendships and other connections you have if you have felt disconnected or out of place for some time. Know that you are moving into a far more supportive and joyful space now. Your angels guide you to encourage you to connect deeply with those you trust most. Ask yourself how you can bring the whole of yourself into your friendships and relationships. Be present, listen, open up, smile, laugh, venture forth, and enjoy this time. The extended message is, if you've ever felt left out recently or have been wondering if you can trust those around you, angels are giving you clear insights and information to help. Don't concern yourself with any relationships or friendships that have been fading into the background. What's important is that your vibration and energy will attract friends with whom you can be yourself and who can mirror back to you who you are. If there's something missing in a particularly important friendship, know that your angel guide is inviting you to ask yourself, what is missing here? How can I supply it? If you feel that you are struggling to make friends, or you don't know who your friends are, invite your angels to assist you in making connections with those who can share and receive in a loving, balanced way. Your angel friends are ready to help you form incredible unions. I love it when the cards do that, because basically what I was feeling for the first two cards is what it said for the last card. I love that. It's so funny. I'm just like, of course. Oh, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to see if there's any other messages for this week. Feeling into those cards. I feel like, yeah, I keep going back to we've been in survival mode, and now is a time to try to wiggle out of it and invite more joy. And having the support of others around you is going to make it so much easier than trying to find that joy by yourself. So we are making those connections. We are social beings. We're not meant to be alone. We're meant to be connected to others. So using your intuition, your gut, to feel through these relationships, whether they're new or old, and spend your time wisely on them. And follow the joy, follow the fun, and explore, and allow yourself to get excited about these relationships and have fun. This is the start of a really fun and exciting and eventful energy coming up. I feel like there's a lot of moving pieces, and everything is going to flow so much more easily if we are connected to ourselves and others. I feel like we need community around us, and we need that support. So let's encourage those connections, because that's who we're meant to be. We're not meant to be individuals. We're not solitary animals. We need that herd. We need that group. We are meant to help each other. So let's focus on those relationships in our lives and build them up. Get them beautifully connected so that we can expand our hearts and theirs. So I feel like that act, that growing that love, is going to be so beneficial for the world right now, and for ourselves, our souls. Like, we're so connected. Usually what's good for the earth is good for us. So, and what's good for us is good for the earth. We're so intertwined. So, yeah, I feel like that's the main message, is fostering those relationships. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to talking to you next week. If you would like to connect with me, you can visit my website, spruceenergyhealing.com. On Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, I'm Spruce Energy Healing, and I hope you have a beautiful week.